Do you have a brand bucket list? Do you have a list of brands that you would love to find out in the wild while you are sourcing? And if you ever found them, you got so excited, you were like, ah. Hi everyone, my name is Leanna, and today we're going to talk about what's on my bucket list for brands and what I want to find. But first, I want to tell you that I have sold my first eBay thing. Yay! I'm so excited about this. I have been cross-listing over to eBay for the last couple of weeks, and I believe I listed this item on Tuesday, and I sold it yesterday. Yeah, today is Friday, so I sold it Thursday. So I was really happy. It was a really quick sort of flip. This dress, it's a Diane von Furstenberg silk wrap dress. I did pick this up at my very first bins trip, my bins haul that I did a few months ago. So I know that I did not pay more than $2 for this dress. And it sold for $69.99 American. I was ecstatic. It has gone out, it's been shipped. I am waiting to hear, the feedback, whether or not they accept it, make sure everything's cool before I actually count it as a full, full score sale. But it was really heartening for me to cross-list something and have people, send offers and like it. This dress has been listed on Poshmark Canada and Poshmark US probably for 3 months. It's been relisted a couple of times already to get rid of likers, to encourage other people. It's been, closet cleared out. It's had offers sent. I've sent offers and it was getting nothing. Nobody wanted it. And I listed it on eBay and 2 days later it was gone. So I was like ecstatic for that. I will be cross-listing back to eBay a lot more now, and hopefully everything works out in the end, and I'll keep you updated on that. Speaking of that, and this is my segue into the brands, because I love Diane von Furstenberg. I think her items are amazing, and that was a brand that I really did want to find, especially the wrap dress. So that was sort of what started my process of thought here. There are brands out there that I'm sure everybody wants to find. You have your Louis Vuitton and your Prada and your Gucci and your Christian Louboutins and all that. I like finding those brands too. They just cause me more stress than excitement sometimes because of the rate of fakes that are out there. So getting something authenticated is just added expense and it's added stress. So they're not nearly as fun to find, if you know what I mean. I have found Christian Louboutins, which I was ecstatic to find a couple of years ago. I went into a thrift store that was changing over ownership, and in order to get rid of the present inventory, they were having a 50% off sale. I picked up these pair of Louis Vuitton pumps. I think they're the Kate, I forget, to be honest with you, what the name was. Anyway, picked them up for $7.50. And I did get them authenticated. It cost me an extra $15. So I was into them for $22.50. Not bad. I thought, you know what, for that initial outlay, I was willing to take the risk. But I did get them authenticated and they came back as good to go. Awesome. And they ended up selling for $334. I was hooked. I was like, oh my God. But it caused so much stress. It caused stress when I picked them up going, okay, it's only $7.50. I'm willing to take that risk and lose $7.50. Then it was like, okay, you have to add another $15 in to get them authenticated, which in the long run covers your butt. So I did that. So there was like that waiting. It was like, oh my gosh. And then somebody bought them and I had to make sure that they were happy. So I had to wait for all that to come back, get my 5-star review until I was like, oh, that was exciting. Yay, I was happy. I don't like that kind of stress. So we're going to actually talk about brands that don't require all of that necessarily. However, the first brand I want to talk about is Rothy's. And I know that Rothy's do have a tendency to have a lot of fakes. So you have to know a few things when you do find them. And I believe one of the sort of tells of a fake is that if the Rothy's name is it when it's smooth, it's not good, because I think it's supposed to have a texture. That name, Rothy, should have a texture to it. If I'm wrong, please correct me down below in the comments, but I believe I'm not. So anyway, one thing about Rothy's, is you could do a quick scan of your shoe racks, and they're very, distinct. They have that sort of pointy toe with the pointy sort of cut in the material. So you could do that kind of quick look and go, oh, I wonder, and pick them up. I just want one time to do that quick check and go, oh, I wonder if those are Rothys, and find out that they are. That's what I want. That would be very exciting to me. The next brand, and it's another shoe brand that I would like to pick up, more so because a lot of people are talking about it. I know it does sell fast still. I do believe that the price per item has come down a bit. But you know what? I still would like to find them and be able to resell them. That brand is Hoka. I would like to find Hokas that are not in somebody else's cart, which I have found. And I would also like to find a pair that were actually in good condition to resell. We were at a town yesterday. We stopped into a Value Village. I did see a pair of Hokas. They were only $5.99, which is amazing. But they didn't pass the shoe test. They were not in good condition at all. So I was like, nope, I don't want them like that. So I put them back. So I know it's doable to find them. I just want to find a pair that is good enough to resell. That's sort of on my bucket list. The next brand is Aviator Nation. Number one, I think the style is very cool. I think I would like to sort of try it on myself. I like it. I also I would like to find it because, you know what, Courtney from Common Tags talks about Aviator Nation all the time, and I would like to sort of be part of the cool club, where, oh, that person found it, I found it too, look at that, we're twins, which is a silly way to sort of source, but these aren't necessarily brands that, first of all, I'm going to find, but they're also not brands that I'm going to spend hours upon hours upon hours trying to find. If I come across them, then my little heart would go pitter pat, and then I'll be happy. So that's why I would like to find Aviator Nation, just to sort of be part of the cool club. That's it. The next brand is very basically the same, and that is Betabrand. Everyone's talking about it. I scroll through my Instagram, and almost every day somebody has found Betabrand, and I would just like to be a part of that. I don't know a lot about this brand, to be honest with you. It's just one of those ones, it's like, yeah, I know that name, I would like to find it. It gives me that sense of belonging. I know it's silly, but that's just the way it is. The last sort of fashion brand that we're going to talk about is Johnny Was. This brand has been on my bucket list probably since very beginning of my reselling career, so like just over 3 years ago, because it was a brand they were talking about then. It's a brand they talk about now. So this is a brand that has sort of staying power. I do believe that style in this brand is important, but I would like to find this brand out in the wild. I say that because I have a piece of Johnny Was that I actually purchased off of Poshmark Canada. I'm going to show you the tag first. So that's what the tags sort of look like. Johnny Was has a lot of embroidery on their pieces. And this one has like really neat ruffles on the front. Now, I like this shirt. I think it's really cute. It just doesn't really fit me. I can wear it as like an over shirt, with a little tank or something underneath, and that works. But really, I think it needs to be buttoned up to get the full effect. But it's so cute. Anyway, I bought this off Poshmark Canada. I love it still. I still keep it in my closet. My personal closet, not my Poshmark closet. Right now I'm thinking about selling it, but I don't think I'm going to. I might keep on it. I might keep it for myself for now and just really try to find Johnny Was out in the wild. One tip that I can say, to look in the thrift stores, sort of, I don't know where you live, but here where I live, most of the thrift stores have a section that are ethnic sort of clothing, and sometimes Johnny Was will be put in there because this other clothing is very heavily embroidered, and that's what they think this is for some of the style wise. Anyway, so look there if you have an ethnic sort of section of your thrift store, if you can't find it, within the shirts or blouses or dresses. Always look for heavily embroidered. The embroidery is what gives it away for the most part. That is a brand that I absolutely want to find, and when I do, y'all hear about it, okay? That's it sort of for fashion. One thing I do want to talk about is something that is not fashion related, and that is Dungeons and Dragons, whether they're, you know, handbooks or rule books or just books in general. A lot of anything to do with Dungeons and Dragons will sell, and it will sell fast, and it will sell for good money. So I do keep my eyes open when I look through the books for Dungeons and Dragons. That is something that is sort of off the beaten path of fashion, but that's okay. That is all. That's it today. I wanted to do just a really quick, fun video because, you know, honestly, I'm tired of complaining. I don't want to complain anymore. I just want to move forward. And this sort of gets me excited, you know, going, okay, let's see if I can go find these items. This week has been busy. We have had our Max Sold auction that finished on Wednesday night, and pickup is tomorrow. I will be doing a review for Monday's video on the whole situation, on the whole process. It ended up pretty good. I was really ecstatic and happy about what happened. I will let you in on that on Monday. That is it for today. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I am uploading right now Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and that's pretty much all. I'm not gonna say anything else. That's it. Everybody have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye, guys.